soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Dialerix TV back with another video, and I would like to discuss with you all an article that I've read pertaining to Lakers potentially acquiring Markieff Morris. It's now being reported that the Lakers are the front runners for signing Markieff Morris, the twin brother of Marcus Morris. This article is via Clutch Points, and the headline reads, "What Markieff Morris would bring to the Lakers." So the article goes on to say that, well, at least the Lakers may end up with one of the Morris brothers. Los Angeles made a push to acquire Markieff's twin brother Marcus at the trade deadline, but the Clippers end up nabbing him instead, which some felt put a rather sizable gap between the two LA clubs. But if the Lakers can scoop up Markieff, it would certainly soften the blow of losing out on Marcus. Markieff is probably the lesser of the two brothers. He isn't as good of a perimeter shooter as Marcus. He isn't as adept at creating his own shot, and he doesn't quite possess the defensive versatility of his sibling, but he is still a fine player who can certainly fit on a contender. Morris can play either front court position, and he could wind up playing a good amount of center given the fact that Kyle Kuzma is the backup power forward. How many minutes Morris would get is questionable, as the Lakers also have JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard at the 5, but one would assume that Morris' minutes would be based on matchups and or whether or not the Los Angeles Lakers need a scoring punch. Not only that, but Morris would bring some toughness to the Lakers squad that sorely needs it. One of the main criticisms that has been hurled against LA this season is that it simply does not have enough dogs, unlike the Clippers who are full of them. So Morris can spread the floor, defend adequately in space, and he would make the Lakers a bit more rugged, all attributes that are very valuable to a title contending team. It should also be noted that Morris is having the best three-point shooting season of his career, as he is making 39.7% off of his triples this year, which is well above his lifetime average of 34.5%. The article says that the Lakers did not make any additions at the trade deadline, which raised a whole lot of eyebrows. Many felt that they were behind the 8 ball in terms of their battle with the Clippers to begin with, and the Clippers going out and landing Marcus Morris widened the gap even more. Lastly, the article says Morris would be a good way to go, and seeing the Morris twins do battle in the playoffs would be fun to watch. So if you guys would like to read the entire article, the link is in the description box. But I think the Lakers obviously need a wing player right now. I've been saying this for the past couple of months now, and I find it quite funny how it's just criticized and under attack from fans just for stating the obvious that I've seen the past couple of months, and everybody was like, no, the Lakers don't need a wing and blah blah blah. I had fans like, oh, we play zone, there's no man-to-man defense no more and blah blah blah. But now, especially after the Lakers failed to acquire Marcus Morris and other good wing players, now fans agree with me. Listen, the Lakers must get this deal done right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that if they don't make this deal happen with the Morris twin, that this would leave a huge stain, in my opinion, on the Lakers name and their brand, because you've already missed out on countless talent. After it was widely reported you were going to trade for Derrick Rose, that failed. You were going to trade for Marcus Morris, that failed. You was going to attempt or at least make a move for Robert Covington. Your name has been attached to so many players. The Trailblazers traded for Trevor Ariza. You missed out on Darren Collison so many times this season. The door has been slammed in your face, and this would be the nail in the coffin, in my opinion, if you can't sign him, mainly because it's heavily being reported that you are the front runner. If you are the front runner, that means you have the best chance to sign him right now. He's in your possession. This is your opportunity. You know, me personally, I think his brother is better, you know, as this article stated as well, but I've been stating that for the past couple of months as well. I just got finished reading a chart comparing the two efficiency ratings on both ends of the floor, but I just think that his brother Marcus Morris is just more proven from his run with the Celtics. His brother just is more aggressive. He's a dog. Marcus Morris, he's super competitive, and I just think you really need that in the playoffs. I watched Markieff Morris play when he was with the Washington Wizards, and it just seemed that in the flow of the game, you know, he just didn't make his three-point shots, at least not as often as his brother did. You know, his brother seems to play better in a system, and I would always tell my pops, I would be like, I would rather have Marcus Morris over Markieff Morris. You know, he was pro Markieff Morris at the time, you know, and the reason I would rather have Marcus Morris was for the reasons I explained about the playoff experience, you know, Marcus being a dog. And I just think that Marcus Morris, despite what this chart says, Marcus Morris is a better on-ball defender, you know, and I just think he would have been better switching on the perimeter with Avery Bradley and Danny Green. But I obviously like the move. Shout out to one of my loyal subscribers, Mike Jones, Mike Jones. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all orbit, okay? See, y'all youngest probably don't even know about that song, but shout out to my boy, once again, one of my loyal subscribers, Mike Jones, for being one of the first ones on this story months ago. You know, he's always stated that he thought the Lakers should go after Markieff Morris. He never really even cared about Marcus Morris. He was always pro Markieff Morris before this. So shout out once again to Mike Jones. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. So the Lakers got to make this happen for my boy Mike, okay? Because I think that he could definitely help the Lakers at this point. You know, he moves good without the ball, and I just think that it will overall makes for a great storyline with the battle going at it between both teams. I've always found twins really creepy for some reason, but honestly, you know, I personally don't think this move particularly closes the gap between us and the Clippers. That's just my honest opinion, and the reason I say this is because you need that fire starter on your team, that killer mentality. You need somebody who is chippy, ready to scrap, ready to take his opponent's heart out in a good way. You know, and I disagree with this article saying that he would bring that dog to the Lakers because he isn't his brother. And also, Kyle Kuzma hasn't performed up to the level that many fans and the media thought he would, which I got criticized for that as well, remember? But what I will say, it would be a step in the right direction right now, you know. But anyway, I do think this move will make us better in the playoffs. You know, I do think if we miss out on him, I think that we should go after Jonathan Simmons, or this would just really make the Lakers look extremely bad and send a bad message that nobody wants to play with the Lakers. So I think it definitely puts pressure on the Lakers front office to make this deal happen. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.